Hey, Lover, I'm Afrolucci. Welcome back to Surviving the Abyss. I should adjust my headset. And it's been quite a while. The 1.1 has been released. What's different here? I don't think anything's different really here. So we're going to go with the normal tutorial because they apparently have changed quite a few of the mechanics from what they've said, from what I've seen, and I've seen people talking about it. It doesn't look like we're going to get much support for Surviving the Abyss past the 1.2 patch. What's going on? Okay, there we go. The intro is playing. Oh, I thought there was supposed to be dialogue here. In the years following 1956, much came to be known about the structure of DNA in the human genome. The possibility of cloning the human being was becoming a reality as our brightest minds raced to be the first to complete the endeavor. After a few short years, scientists reported the first promising results. A human being was cloned for the first time. The celebrations, however, were short-lived. The test subjects were unstable. Oh, I think I remember. Hold on. I want to test something. Let's go back to the main menu. Settings. I think... Yeah, I remember. If we go back and try this again, I think the audio track for the voiceover is embedded in the music track for some reason. So let's give that a shot.
In the years following 1956, much came to be known about the structure of DNA and the human genome. The possibility of cloning a human being was becoming a reality, as our brightest minds raced to be the first to complete the endeavor. After a few short years, scientists reported the first promising results. A human being was cloned for the first time. The celebrations, however, were short-lived. The test subjects were unstable, their DNA damaged by the cloning process. All died within days. Moral objections to the technology turned to public outrage. Outrage turned to protests, and eventually protests turned to riots. Publicly, the research was discontinued. The military, however, was quick to understand the strategic potential of this research. Why stop at recreating life when it could be improved? Plans were drawn up to continue the research in total secrecy, far from the prying eyes of the world, deep below the surface of the ocean. The sea floor provides access to new, highly adapted life forms and ample DNA for experimentation. But the deep sea environment presents a significant challenge. You have been selected to lead a team of the best and brightest. The lives of the crew are in your hands.
No pressure. Alright, so let's get going. So, actually, before we get going, we'll wait for things to pop up. It looks like part of the issue here was there is a disagreement between the developers of this game and Paradox about... I'm not sure what was going on exactly, but basically it boils down as there was a disagreement about the direction of the game, and that's what caused the game's development to stall the way it did. And it's looking like we're seeing a lot of that with Paradox Arc specifically in regards to the developers they're contracting out, because we're seeing like that Star Trek, the Star Trek game based on the Solaris engine, that flopped, that got discontinued. This game, it managed to get to its 1.1, and we'll see how it is. I don't know what it's like, but I'm getting kind of disappointed. Like, I like Paradox's grand strategy games. I liked Crusader Kings 2. I like Stellaris. but I'm not sure how I feel about Paradox has on its own when it's trying to outsource. And as well, I'm also a fan of the Chronicles of Darkness games, which are the successor to the World of Darkness games. I've been half following 5th edition of Vampire the Masquerade in those games. I'm not happy with the direction they're taking, and it looks like Paradox is also, which owns White Wolf, is trying to suppress Chronicles of Darkness. They haven't improved any new books for that for a very long time, and those are the games I prefer over Vampire the Masquerade. So I'm debating whether I want to continue supporting like Paradox Arc, and I'm not supporting White Wolf anymore. That's for sure. But I'm definitely not thinking of. I'm definitely debating between if I want to continue supporting Paradox Arc, if I'm just going to keep just giving my money to Stellaris, and that's it. Yes, I like Stellaris. I'm not going to deny that.
Good luck, Overseer. The work you're undertaking will benefit all humanity.
That's new, I think. Now, as you are receiving this transmission from the primary control hub located 7,861 meters overhead, we trust your acclimatization process went smoothly. Your initial tasks are crucial. Ensure consistent supplies of power, oxygen, and food. Also keep an eye on fuel and building material procurement. The next major task on our list, setting up an operational cloning lab. Good luck, Overseer. The work you're undertaking will benefit all of humanity. Alright, so let us get going. Tutorials. Overseer. Okay, set up a mining relay. Mining relay set up. Done. Research points plus 15. Oh, I can already start researching things. Oh, I can start researching things. Okay, we'll hold off on that, though. Next up, power and oxygen. How do I rotate again? It's R. The R key is for rotate. Have they slowed down the build time? I do not know. Oh, well, let's keep going. There. More resources, concrete. Generalists. Alright, now we need consistent food. Alright, we need to research it, right. They haven't changed that part. Unlock? Oh. Interesting. I'm not sure why they made that free with how limited the tech tree is at times. Alright. How much food does that produce for us? It helps if it has power. 15 per day. What's our consumption? Okay, 7 per day. Not bad. Alright. Recommended that it has high priority. Where is the priority thing? Oh, okay. Let's set power production to high. That is new, the priority. Oh, look, fishies. We've opted to send down an additional 6 crew members to assist your endeavors. Before we send them down, we expect housing. I can provide housing. Alright, now we wait. Over here, we need to locate larger deposits of resources. Construct a sonar tower. That's under exploration. Alright, so another day or two we should have enough food. Alright, so Tanner's located a coal deposit. There's coal there, and coal there. Let's see what other resources we can find before we start building up. Because that will save us resources if one of these coals is by itself, it's not worth expanding right away. Like, there's nothing up there. Ooh, we got concrete there. Small iron deposit. Small quartz. There's not a lot of resources here. What's this next objective? We'll need to research new technologies and adapt, build a research lab, and staffing it with a crew. We'll generate research data per day. We can also attach modules to our research labs. That's stuff from previous versions. More quartz. Small concrete. We have lots of resources right now, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah. So it's going to, the difference in what where we're building is going to be for habitats, it looks like. Oh. Oh, there's a habitat there. So we've got common, common, common. And let's get the point of interest out of the way before we expand. And there aren't really any points of interest. So, to expand, I think, yeah, we're going to go down this way. So let's build a light tower. Do we already have light towers? We do. And building a light tower here will cover both those. And while we're waiting, let's unlock the coal extractor. They've increased, I think, the amount of power generated by buildings, which I like. Why do some of these have a white and some of them have a yellow around it? I assume we'll explore that later. And spider crabs is our first habitat. And resources, coal extractor. Consumption, days remaining. Now, if I recall, at one point they added automation in. So I wonder when we're going to unlock that, if they kept it in for the 1.1. They made quite a few changes for that. And I haven't really followed that because I was going to wait for time, basically. There. Wow, that's... Alright, the base's air filtration system has limited capacity to handle pollutants. If air quality drops below 70%, the crew may start to fall ill over time, requiring treatment in a hospital. To prevent this, it's recommended to isolate high-pollution buildings like the coal extractor on separate oxygen networks. This can be achieved by creating a separate tunnel system with a dock module attached. Alternatively, air purifiers may be added to the main grid to maintain air quality. Well, we're not too concerned about that right now. Air quality on that network is 76. That's fine. So what's our next task? Okay, we already have marine stabilizers available. Alright, for genetic material, I was just looking at that, so let's do it. Can't really build it to cover all three, so we'll just build it for here. We've pinpointed the location of nearby habitat. Yep. Now they've changed it. Now I can't remember if I've played it since this change, but I do remember this change, where you don't collect individual specimens. Merely having the habitat gives you access to the fauna in question. Over time, it's not in use, so it wouldn't deplete. Fauna replenishment stabilized. Now let's build a cloning lab. We have 240 research, so let us unlock some more techs. Oh! Tiers are locked behind discovering biomes. Okay. So, exploration. We are going to need research. Unlocks long-range scan capacity for sonar tower to locate new biomes. Ooh. Now, is that automatic or biome beacon? Oh.
Overseer, in an effort to advance our mission goals, we've authorized the use of a long-range sonar scan. Data from the scan has revealed the familiar contours and valleys of the ocean floor, including several areas of scientific interest. In addition, we've noted something unusual: inconsistent blips that suggest a large, moving object. Our technicians are currently analyzing the data in more depth. An equipment malfunction is the leading theory at this time.
Yeah, no, that's not what's going on, because we're about to be attacked. Oh, wow, the biome scan just... Okay. So for us to explore further out, we need to build more things in those biomes. Okay, I like that. All prior experience in cloning led to test subjects who suffered from poor health, malnutrition, and could only undertake the simplest of tasks. Your work down here can fix this. We can fix this. The time has come. Open the cloning interface and add the desired genomes to the sequence and begin the cloning process. Alright. Well, that's normal. True type. Yeah, we know that. Habitat. Display if the habitat is stable. If the habitat is not stable, it will deplete over time. Habitats can be stabilized by building a marine stabilizer. Mutation displays the type and increased likelihood of mutations. Longevity displays how this genome affects the clone's lifespan. Alright, click. Oh, we can only add one type? Okay. Yeah. I guess all we can do is hit begin cloning. Now let's get some rec facilities because the people are complaining. There we go. It's a garden for rec. Provides recreation and crew within its areas of effect. Providing a small amount of oxygen. Okay, that just reduces food consumption. So let's actually, let's do it like that. Let's destroy that. And we will put the garden dome instead here for these guys. News of anomalous readings is quickly spread among the crew, heightening their anxiety. They request that all areas of the facility remain well lit to ensure everyone's safety. I can agree to that. Oh, we're running out of power. We still have unemployed people, so coal generator. Let's build another one. Oh, we cloned someone. Yay! Excellent overseer, you have created your first clone with basic traits derived from your collected genome sample. There are multiple genomes in the deep. Each will have to be assessed based on its type and mutation factor. This clone will be automatically assigned into one of the basic employment slots. Use the crew panel to ensure each role is being filled by the appropriate crew member to gain optimal efficiency. The cloning lab is functional but limited. This must be addressed. Cloning modules can be attached to any cloning lab and will enhance its functionality in a number of useful ways. Adding more genome samples will also improve the chance of a successful cloning procedure. Implementing these will allow for us to continually replenish our workforce and help combat the short lifespan of our current batches. Alright, capture 3 specimens. Unlock the cloning module. Attach the cloning module. Is research in genetics. Cloning module success rate. So I guess we are expanding. We have the energy. It's nice and convenient. There's some habitats just over there for us to take advantage of. Quartz, steel, concrete. So those are the main building materials. Iron's not really a main building material unless it's refined. Yeah, cloning failed, of course. And we'll start with the marine stabilizer. Then we'll build 2 more fauna traps. And there we go. We are soon going to need to expand our ability to produce power, though. I didn't even check if these were different rose fishes. Oh, that's rose fish as well. Well, we'll see if we can apply 2 rose fishes if we have 2 habitats. Lots of mutation with rose fishes, 25%. Alright, cloning failed. Let's bring them in. Okay, so yeah, if we have multiples, we can use multiples. Okay. High risk. Longevity report, 14 days. Let's hit repeat and begin. Commander, we regret to inform that our first clone has perished shortly after creation. Our scientists propose that by studying the deceased clone, we can accelerate our understanding and improve the cloning process. However, this suggestion has sparked a debate among the crew. Critics argue that conducting research on deceased clones raises significant ethical concerns and should be avoided. The decision now falls to you, Commander. Will you authorize the controversial research to potentially advance our cloning technology? It's the same thing as donating bodies to science, so let's do it. By choosing to proceed with the research, you accelerate cloning technology advancements but stir ethical concerns among the crew. Oh, okay, you are set to repeat. Okay. To find the resources we must explore. Before we can build further, we'll need an exploration submarine to map the route. Construct a submarine factory and utilize it to produce an exploration submarine. I feel as if it should be attached separately, so we're going to build it up here. And once that's done, I will end the episode here and we will start the next one. There we go. Perfect. I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will start exploring. Bye.